Hello friends. Okay, I thought I would just turn on my camera again while I'm working on my Patriotic journal. I've done a few pieces in it, but can't remember exactly where we left off before. We did this piece here. Need to put a little something here to hold it down. And we have a belly band. We need to make a few tags and journal cards. I put this in here. I think I want to put this pocket. Okay, oops. Put the lid on, otherwise it starts seeping out. Okay. Get this fabric pocket on here. And let's see, I think I put I put a snippet in here that have this on it, but I guess I didn't. That's okay. So we'll come back after a while and decorate that. I don't know how that got in there. Okay, so I made this tag, and what I did was I have just I don't know, about a yard of this ribbon. I love it. It's just the right color. So I glued it down here on the bottom, brought it up, glued it on the top, made enough to loop over to the back, and I stapled it. And then I covered the front with, I just cut out one of the flowers on this paper, put it right there to cover up the staples, and then I put this on the back to cover up the staples. And I mounted it on a piece of book page with glue stick. That makes it stiffer and strengthens it. And then I put this Amazon paper on the back for writing. So it's pretty sturdy. So I don't know if I'm going to keep this in here or not, but I need to make several tags. I have at least, I've got 3 pockets here to put in. And then I think I'm done with the pockets for a while. Let's see, I think I was going to put this one here, because this paper has this. This was a piece of paper that I had punched out a star, so I'm using that as a just trying to use up the paper scraps. Make a pocket out of it and bring this paper over to this side too. Okay, so we could put this in here. Okay, and let's see, then we had done this pocket, and this tag I put in here. Need to go back here and do some stuff. I had this snippet that I made, and I just put it in here for a side tuck or a tuck spot. I backed it with some cardstock. I normally don't do that, but when I use it for a tuck spot, I like to do that. This is a tuck spot too that we will need something for. Let's see what I think. This pocket I want to put right here. And I backed it. I glued it on a piece of book page with glue stick. Make it stronger. And I did fussy cut around these flowers, but I thought it made it a pretty cute pocket. So, you know, big tag or journal card will go in there. Okay, and then I have this. This was a free digital that I downloaded, and I'm just going to glue it right over this page. I mean, you could journal on this a little bit, but I think I'll just put this on here so it's have more space to journal. And we have another page just like this on the other side. This is the center page. So I will not cover up the other side. So there we have a nice journaling spot right there. Okay, and got one more pocket here. Where do I want to put it? Okay, I'm not covering up this side. I'm just going to tuck in a piece of paper here. So I think over here I will put, I think I'm going to put it over here. Okay. That goes right to the edge. Okay, so now we need to make some journal cards, and I thought I'd use this paper here for a journal card. And I like to round the edges. And could cut a piece of this paper to decorate. Move it up a little bit so we have that star. Guess I better crease it evenly. Okay, and then cut it right across there. move my ink out of the way because I've stuck my journals in my inks before when they were open like that, and it does not make me a happy camper. Okay, so we'll glue that down. And let's see, I have a star punch. Let's see if I can look at that. I can punch a star out, maybe, out of that. It's cute. Okay, and I might find a couple more things to put on here. But in the meantime, I think I will just put this down in here like this for journal card, okay? And then back here in the back pocket, we have this tag that we made. So we need to make a few more tags. We need one in the front. I need a closure here. I need a journal card for in here. And also, I can fold up papers and put in here too. Like I have some coffee dyed papers. And I could use one of those. In here. So I could fold this. Fold again. And put that right in there. And there's a whole page they can write on front and back on there. And we need journal cards here. This is another negative that I had punched a star out of, and could put that behind. Let's start with that. Okay, so I put glue around it. Just like that. Okay, and then I'll put more glue behind this. keep that down. And I'm gonna need to get some more of these large, I love these large index cards. They're really good for using on journal cards and large tags and that kind of stuff. But I think what I might do is make this 3x5 size. And I'll just glue it to a 3x5 index card. Okay, so it'd be easier just to glue the card, index card, onto it, and then we'll cut down the journal card to fit. So let me get these little pieces out of the way. So I'll just cut this down with my trimmer over here to fit the journal card. Okay, so now we have a journaling card the size of a 3x5. And we'll just round the corners. Okay. I wish that I had some like red, white, and blue washi tape, but I don't. However, I can use just a strip of paper, and that will pretty much have the same effect. I think I'll just cut a strip about 1/2 inch. And I need to change the blade in my cutter. Okay, so we can put this white on white's kind of hard to see. I think I have to trim this bottom off a little. Okay, and I don't know if I want to go down the side or this way. I think this way. Okay. We'll just put a strip down the side like it's washi tape. It's faux washi tape. Faux washi. For all of the purists out there that don't like it to be called washi tape. Because it's not really. I know that. Okay. right, I'm getting all these little stuff all over me. Okay, that's kind of cute. It still seems a little bit plain. I think what I'm going to do on this card, I've been using my vintage vintage photo, but I think on this card I'm going to use some of this fired brick distress oxide ink just to go around the edges of it. I think that's what it's asking me to do. And look at that. I think it really makes a difference. Yeah, that's what it needed. And we'll put some on the back too. I really like this color. I haven't heavily, you know, inked in here, but I did go over the pages and make them look distressed, and some of the pieces I've gone around and made them look distressed, but this one I thought would be pretty with the red on it, and I really like that. And I'll see if I can find a word or something that will go on here, or a phrase or something like that. So there's that one, and we can find a place for this. Maybe in here. I'm sorry if I'm out of screen. So I put it in here, but I don't know. It seems kind of small. I think I need bigger cards in there. Like this one, I wonder if this will fit in here. But it kind of matches with that. I could put this in here. I think it'll go better in here. Okay, then I can put, I think I'll put this card in here. I don't have to stick it all the way down. I kind of like it sticking up like that. So we still have quite a bit to do on this journal. That's really all the pieces that I have so far. I'd like to make like a bookmark. Put a tall skinny pocket in here for a bookmark. I've got this star cut out. I've got some of this trim here. I found that was in my mother's stuff. It's like bias tape. And it could go on the side of a page or something. I'll figure out something cute to do with that. So, yeah, that's about all I have for this video. Prepared because I need to come up with, you know, some decorations for this. I don't like just that plain red. It's got to have something. And, you know, it just needs a lot more stuff. So, yeah. So I think I will end the video right here. And we are at less than 30 minutes, so that's okay. We'll let you get on with whatever you're doing, and thank you for stopping. and spending a little time with me. Let me know what you think about this journal. I think it's turning out really cute. And yeah, so my fingers are red because I was working on a project today where I was using one of these sponges and some of that red ink to ink some things, and it does not come off very easily. I found I took one of those hand brushes and brushed really hard, and might have to wear off after a day or two. So I guess I'm going to church with red fingers tomorrow. All right, you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and try to stay warm or cool wherever you're at. Today is like over 100. It was supposed to get to 108 or 9 or something like that. I don't know. I went out this morning. I went to town, and by 9 o'clock it was 70 already. So yeah, it's pretty warm today. So we've had the air going all day. It's kind of unusual where I'm at in South Central Montana. Last year we only broke 100 one day. This year we've already broken 100, I think, about 3 days. And tomorrow's going to be even hotter. Tomorrow's going to be like 112 or so. Then it'll start cooling off for the rest of the week. So that'll be good. All right, you guys, be safe, be cool, and we will talk to you next time. Bye.